Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most wonderful night of my life.
The adoption procedure. It's a very simple process.
Sir. Yes?
Sir, excuse us folks. Look, Cheryl. There's our little Annie.
Oh, who are you?
Well, honey, we're your mom and dad.
Ralph Mudge is the name, and this here's the wife, Cheryl.
You never knew it, dear, but you're Annie Mudge.
Annie Mudge?
That's right. We were sick and broke, honey. And we didn't know which way to turn. And a man gave us the chance to work on his farm up in Canada.
Oh, but we couldn't bring along no baby.
That's right. We loved you, Annie.
Mr. Mudge, on the night that
I'm expecting you want some kind of proof of who we are. Well, here's me and Cheryl's driver's license, and also Annie's birth certificate. Go right
there. Baby girl, Anne Elizabeth Mudge, born to Ralph and Shirley Mudge, New York, New York, October 28th, 1922.
October 28th. That's my birthday.
It was in her notes, sir.
Yes, I know, but I still don't...
Mister, you gotta believe us. Well, we got on the Greyhound bus this morning, and when we went straight up to the orphanage, and the lady there said our baby was up here.
Oh, Annie, all the years I've dreamed of holding you in my arms again.
Oh,
Mr. Mudge, there's some...
Well, I've got something else. Something you might not have remembered, but on the night that we left Annie at the orphanage, we also left half of a locket with her. And we kept the other half so as maybe that in the future, that if we ever come up to her...
Look! She's wearing it!
So she is. And oh my goodness, it fits.
Thank goodness, Ralph. She's our Annie. Oh.
She seems to be.
Well, yes, sir, she seems to be. Well, I guess we'll just be going along now. Let's go.
Going?
Sure, yes.
No!
Wait a moment, Mr. Mudge. What about the money?
What money? We don't have any money, but we'll be glad to give you whatever we see.
You haven't heard that I've offered a certified check for $50,000 to anyone who can prove that they're Annie's parents?
Well, no, sir. I don't know nothing about no money.
Right, and besides, we don't want
Wait
no
a
money
minute.
for Annie.
On the other hand, Cheryl, remember that little pig farm up in New Jersey? With $50,000, we could afford to bring up Annie right in the country. With fresh eggs and fresh air and...
A fresh ham.
Oh, yes. That fresh ham. So, certified, huh? All I gotta do is make it out to myself, right?
That's correct. Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning?
You don't mind if Annie stays with us one more night. Tomorrow's Christmas. Then you can come back and pick up Annie. And the check.
Oh.
Oh. Well, yes. Whatever you prefer, sir, right? Well, I guess we'll be getting back to the hotel now. Well, goodbye, Annie.
Bye, Annie. Love.
Yes. Until tomorrow, honey. And then you'll be spending the rest of your life with us. Well, goodbye all, and Merry Christmas. Goodbye. Oh, I'm sorry. Pardon me, Blondie. Well, goodbye, everybody, and Merry Christmas.
Oh, season's greetings.
Goodbye.
Well, this is wonderful news.
Yes. Wonderful news.
Annie's found her real mother and father, and they seem to be a very nice couple.
Yes. Very nice. Annie, you're lucky.
Right. I'm lucky. Just pick. New Jersey.
Drink!
Yes, sir.
Champagne.
Yes, sir.
We must celebrate, for we've just received the most wonderful news. Annie has found her real mother and father. I propose a toast to Annie Mudge.
To Annie Mudge. Annie.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
Seem to have the same effect on everyone lately.
I've lost it. I've lost Annie.
Excuse me, sir. That Mr. Mudge. I have a feeling he's not who he says he is. I've seen him someplace before.
Mr. President, Franklin, I need your help.
Whatever I can do for you.
Merry Christmas, Annie.
Merry Christmas, Miss Farrell.
You're up early.
Well, my folks are coming for me today, so I figured I'd wait for them here. Will you come and see me sometime?
I'll see you, Annie.
You're up early, too.
We've been up all night, dear, and had quite a time of it. FBI men coming and going. Annie, did you know President Roosevelt is here?
Really?
Annie, I've got something very difficult to tell you. President Roosevelt is going to help me tell it to you. Franklin?
Merry Christmas, Annie. Good to see you again.
Merry Christmas, President Roosevelt. Good to see you, too, sir.
Annie, early this morning, FBI Director Hoover contacted me with some upsetting news. Through the paper and the signature on your letter, he was able to identify your parents.
We already know that, Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
No, dear, they're not your real parents. Your parents were David and Margaret Bennett.
David and Margaret Bennett? Where are they?
Annie,
Honey, your parents, they passed away a very long time ago.
You mean they're dead?
yes, dear.
So I'm an orphan after all, like all the other kids.
Annie, are you going to be okay?
Yes, because you see, I always knew that they were dead. Because I knew they loved me, and so they would have come back for me. If they weren't.
I love you, Annie Bennett.
And I love you too. Now, who the heck are Ralph and Shirley Mudge?
That girl, who the heck are Ralph and Shirley Mudge?
Well, the birth certificate could have easily been forged, but the thing is, they knew about the locket.
Yes, the locket, that's your key.
But nobody knew about the locket except us. And them, of course.
And Miss Hannigan.
And Miss Hannigan.
And Miss Hannigan.
Excuse me, sir. Miss Hannigan and the children from the orphanage.
Miss Hannigan.
Oh, Mr. Warbucks, I am so glad to meet you. You are the Oliver Warbucks, aren't you?
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Uh-huh.
Miss Hannigan, let me introduce you to everyone. You know, of course, my secretary, Grace Farrell. And this is the President and Mrs. Roosevelt. Their personal assistant, Lewis Howe, and my butler, Drake.
Hiya, kids! Gee, what a great place!
Who'd want to live in this dump?
Listen, kids, there's presents here for all of us.
Oh,
I have a present for you.
Excuse me, sir, but this has just come by a special messenger from the FBI.
Thank you. Comes the dawn. Now it all fits together.
Annie, come look at this.
Leaping lizards! Who would have guessed?
Mr. and Mrs. Mudge to see you, sir.
Send them in, Drake.
Mr. and Mrs. Mudge. Well, Merry Christmas, everybody. Look, Cheryl, there's our little girl.
Your little girl.
Well, we didn't want to bother you on Christmas and everything, so we'll be taking Annie and her suitcase. Oh, and yes, the check.
Yes, the check. I'd almost forgotten.
Written out to Ralph Mudge, correct?
Read it again.
Oh, yes, sir. Paid to the order of... The jig is up.
That's right. The jig is up. Daniel Francis Hannigan, also known as...
Brewster Hannigan, also known as Ralph Mudge, also known as Danny the Dip.
Franklin, I believe fraud is a federal offense, and that your Secret Service agents have the power to arrest.
Yes, turn them over, Lewis.
Yes, sir. Sir, miss.
I believe you'll find this woman is their accomplice. Arrest her, too, please.
Okay, apparel.
La 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 la.
What, me? Oh, I have never seen these people until today.
Double up it, Aggie.
Yeah, if we're gonna take a fall, so will you.
The jig is up.
Oh, Annie! Oh, what do you mean?
Tell them how good and nice I always was to you. Gee, I'm real sorry, Miss Hannigan, but remember the one thing you always taught me? Never tell a lie. Yay! I'll let you in on a little secret. I'll never lie.
Annie, we'd like to meet your friend.
Oh! Warbucks.
Hi, kids.
Listen, kids, Miss Hannigan is gone for good. Yay!
That's right. And you won't have to work anymore.
Yay!
Instead, you'll have classrooms and teachers.
But listen, kids, no more mush.
That's right, kids. For you. Perhaps for all of us. This Christmas is going to be the beginning of a wonderful new life. I know the depression's depressing.
The stores are filled.
And windows are minus their dressing.
The children don't grin. The Santas are thin.
And I've heard a terrible rumor. No goodwill, no cheer. But we'll get a new deal for Christmas this year.
The snowflakes are bright and falling.
And no oil fix, no peppermint sticks.
And all through the land, folks are falling.
Filled with despair. Press covers are bare.
Santa's got brand new assistants.